Welcome to the London session for today, 9th of March. Starting with my higher time frame analysis, I will go ahead and look at the bias on EURUSD, right? On the daily structure also I will be looking. I'm looking for a specific price actions set up near the session open or after the session opens to catch a 3-hour trade, 1:3 risk reward trade. Let's see how it goes. So the session will start in the London session will start in like 6 minutes. Before that, let me quickly do higher time frame analysis. For my session, also I will create a bias if I have any using the charts, simple price action. So as you all know from the last video, I use only fair value gaps, right, for my bias. So first, let's see gold. These vertical lines are the lines from where the session, London session will start. Okay, this is 4 o'clock UTC -4 New York time because the daylight savings time has started, right, in US for US zone, and for London it's still pending. It will start on 29th of March, I guess. So for today, this is the starting of the session. Let's go ahead and start with the weekly time frame as recently weekly candle got closed. So if we see on weekly, uh, this one this previous weekly candle that closed as a bearish candle, right? So we can have some bullish momentum for this week also. Even if it doesn't reach this weekly low, we can have some selling pressure because of the last weekly candle closing. Okay, so let's go to daily time frame. Daily time frame is still the same. Let me delete these lines. Price still hasn't touched this FVG, hasn't tapped yet. So uh, and price has not reached this low also. So if we see on 4-hour time frame, what I can see is price hasn't given the TP of 4-hour FVG as well, that is this low. And right now, today only, price has created this selling fair value gap, bearish fair value gap in 4-hour time frame. So according to this, I can say that the 4-hour bias is bearish, right? So even if it doesn't reach this 4-hour swing low, it can give some like a little rejection that we can capture on lower time frame and be done with the day, right? Okay, so this is for the higher time frame. We'll have to check the lower time frame also, and accordingly we need to plan the trade. Till 4-hour we can analyze. Okay, so let me delete this daily FVG because it's very far. 4-hour bearish FVG is near. Now let's go to Euro USD. Let's see. Let me delete everything. Okay, now let's go start with weekly again on this also. So if we see, last weekly candle was bearish in EURUSD as well. So this week price could have some bearish pressure, and price already opened gap down and took the previous weekly candle's low. So from here we can expect, because weekly candle swing low got swept, so we can expect buying also, right? And if we want to sell, what zones we have? This clear daily FVG that is still fresh, that is not yet tapped, right? And if we see using 4-hour time frame, 4-hour time frame FVG that got recently tapped last week, it has given its TP, that is the last low, recent low, right? So if we see, recent low also got broken today, and price created a new bearish FVG on 4-hour time frame. But as weekly candle low has been swept, we can't instantly sell. We need good amount of confirmation, right? So according to weekly, we are bullish, and it's the start of the week as well. The low has been swept, so we need to go to lower time frames like 1 hour. If we see, 1 hour has tapped its bullish FPG, and according to this bullish FPG, the recent target is this one. So price has not yet given this, so might be price can give this. Then we can either continue upward, or we can get a selling trade. But most probably selling trade is risky, because for selling, time frame needs to align. 4-hour time frame has a bearish bias, 4 hour FVG is there selling FVG, but 1 hour is on the opposite side. So if 1 hour is not aligned with 4 hour, alternate time frames are not aligned, then it's risky to instantly use the higher time frame bias for our trade. So firstly, I think we should look focus on buying in EURUSD. Okay, so let me mark this one, keep it as it is, and the session will also start. If you have some like any doubts with the bias related doubts you have, with bias you have any doubt or higher time frame analysis, everything, you can let me know in the comments. I will try to go in depth in my upcoming sessions, or if you want a separate video I can create that as well, create a separate video on weekends, most probably Saturday Sunday, because markets are closed that time. I don't trade crypto, so I only trade this forex and gold. Okay, the session will start in 3 seconds. Let's see. Let's start with 30 minutes. Let's go to 30 minutes. 30 minutes, nothing. 15 minutes, yeah, 15 minutes. If we see, we have this only FVG that is available on the 15 minutes time frame, right? If you see 1 hour, 1 hour, now because I said we if we focus on selling, it's riskier because 1 hour is not aligned with the 4 hour. But if you see, according to 1 hour bias that is bullish, 15-minute time frame is aligned with it. 15 minute has created a bullish FPG. So if we come here, from here we can target this uh, high that is still pending according to 1 hour bias. Okay, so bias is not like a single thing. It's time frame based. We can't just based on the daily time frame we can say that this is the bias for today or what. We need to create bias according to the time frames. Okay, so if it taps this fair value gap and gives a confirmation, then we can look for this high or recent high as well if we get 1:3 RR before that swing. Let's see, let it play. And now gold. Gold, as we see, as we know that 4 hour FVG was tapped selling FVG. 1 hour, if we see on 1 hour, 1 hour, 1 hour, if you see, 1 hour has not created any buying FVGs as of now, right? So it's not, let me see if this is the smallest FVG. The low is 97.220. The high is 97225. No, there is no FPG in 1 hour buying side as well. Okay, so the 1 hour time frame bias is still bearish. Okay, but we need confirmations because 4 hour we can't instantly sell. So let's check lower time frames. Three, okay, 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, if you see, what's price doing? 30 minutes created this bullish FPG after sweeping the low, this low. Okay, and after that created a new FVG, this bullish FVG. Okay, and after that it came down and uh, created this bearish FVG, right? But we don't have confirmation, proper confirmation, because the low sorry, the structure was not shifted yet, right? If it had closed, you can say, at least below this candle, then in 30 minutes time frame, then we could say that 30 minutes is bearish. Now we can plan that. Okay, so 1 hour is aligned with the 4 hour, but 30 minutes or lower time frames need to align with the 1 hour, so then we can trade selling trade. So let's see what's happening in Euro USD. Okay, it's coming down. If it doesn't come here, we won't be trading, right? Because I always look for only highest time frame FPG that is available for my bias. So highest time frame, if you see from 1 hour, 1 hour FVG was already tapped. After this, after tapping this 1 hour, what uh, time frame below 1 hour, but the highest time frame, which one has the FVG available? So 30 minutes has not yet created any FVG because it's still the second candle and this is the third candle. This can decide if 30 minute will create an FVG or not. But if we see 30 minute didn't create selling FVG as well, so 30 minutes is still bullish, and 15 minute is clearly bullish because of the FVG. Okay, this one. So that's why I'm planning a buying trade on this. Okay, it's coming down, it's coming down. Let's see. If it taps, then we need to switch to the lower time frames for the confirmation, because we can't trade based on this and put a big SL and TP here. So this is only 1:1 risk reward, so we can't do that. This is a small move because this is 15 minutes time frame move. So if the time frame gap setup, confirmation time frame gap from the setup time frame is big, then we can get big RR, big risk rewards, right? So if we get confirmation on 5 minute based on the 15 minute, uh, we can't expect that much risk reward, right? Because the candles will be very big, and the 5 minute candle could easily be till here, right? So this can or cannot give, might or might not give this 1:3 risk reward. Okay, so we need to get confirmations in at least like 1 minute or 3 minutes, then we can target this TP. Now let's see, 30 minutes FPG got tapped in the, this is gold. Okay, and if you see, I have put the watermark also, this one, so you can clearly see that which time frame I'm in, right? In a particular frame, this is a pair gold, XAUUSD gold, and this is 50 minutes time frame. Whenever I switch, so it will change like that. So this is easy for you. Last video it was not visible, so that's why I checked it and corrected it. Okay, I think FVG, yes, FVG has been tapped. Now we need to switch to the lower time frame. Let's see, for 5 minutes, 5 minute, if you see now the FVG has been tapped. 5 minutes, now you see 5 minutes was also bullish. This bullish FVG got created in 5 minutes time frame, and after that price went up using this and then went down again. This came down again, but didn't create any selling FVGs as well. So 5 minutes I'm still bullish, right? So we don't need to take confirmation in this 5 minute time frame, so we need to switch to the lower time frame. Now 3 minutes, 3 minutes is also not yet bearish, because this bullish FVG was created, this recent bullish FVG, this one, and it's going to get broken, but we don't have selling FVGs as well. Now it's clear that now FVG is also taken out, 50 minutes FVG, and the liquidity is also taken out. Now we need to switch to the lower time frame, 1 minute. We can check in 1 minute what is happening. 1 minute had created this selling FVG before coming down. So this was the, maybe this was the selling confirmation, and from here it came down but hasn't created any new selling FVGs, right? So we need to wait. 3 minutes candle has been closed. So according to this, this is the first candle, this is the second candle, the third candle has already touched the wick of the first candle. So 3 minutes time frame is not going to create any FVGs. So if we create any FVG in 1 minute time frame, then we can plan this trade. Okay, and if we lose this trade, no problem, because losing, this is the kind of, you can say, perfect kind of setup that I focus on. So no worries, I will be done for the day. Let's see, 1 minute. Now this, after this 1 minute candle closes, we need to wait for another 1 minute candle to close to be sure. Okay, now here in this gold has swept the liquidity. 30 minutes time frame FPG that was already previously also got tapped, but right now also it got tapped with sweeping the liquidity. But as I said, I'm still bullish because of the 30 minutes buying FPG. Okay, so we need to check now. EURUSD, see, 1 minute is not creating any FPG. It's clear. So it will take more time to give confirmation, I think. No worries, we need to wait. Okay, I will keep this FVG marked, 15-minute FVG marked. This is 1 hour FVG. Okay, okay, 1 minute FVG is created, the new FVG. Okay, selling FVG, but we can't trade based on this 1 hour, 1 minute FVG, because 15 minutes is bullish according to me, according to my bias. 15 minutes bias is bullish, and 1 minute is turning bearish. That doesn't mean I will jump to the bearish side just because of that 1 minute FPG. It might work, but the probability is lower if we look at the bigger picture in 15 minutes time frame, or even in 1 hour time frame. So bigger picture is still bullish. So now we need to check this 3 minute. If it if it creates FVG, if it taps this first candle low, then it won't create any FVG in a 3 minutes time frame. Okay, so in that case we need only 1 minute confirmation. If it creates this FVG, then we'll have to wait patiently. So this is my thought process. I guess it's creating this FVG. If you see in 30 minutes, this is gold. This is 15 minutes, 10 minutes, 5 minutes. See why I'm not taking sells here. If you see in gold, uh, you could say, you could argue that I'm not taking selling trade. 4 hour is bearish according to the FVG, right? And daily TP is also not yet hit. This 4 hour TP is also not yet hit the actual TP, right? Why are you not selling based on this? So why I'm not selling is because I focus on time frame alignment. If my time frames and my alternate time frames are not aligned, then I don't take trade. So this is me waiting patiently for my perfect setup. So now if you see this within this 15 minutes FVG, this 3 minutes FVG got created. This one, a small FVG, you can say. That means the bias has changed in 3 minutes time frame. When I'll be on the selling side, right? That is the important question. Okay, in EURUSD, if I want to sell, when will I be looking for the sell? So that will happen if you see in 1 hour, bullish FPG is created. So if when 1 hour candle creates a bearish FPG, then the bias will shift to the bearish side, according to me. Okay, different people have different opinions, but this is my strategy that I use. Okay, now let's observe. It's expanding downwards, Euro USD. See the reason, this is the reason why I don't enter directly. If you see, if someone entered using this 15 minutes FPG directly, so uh, they would be in a high drawdown, right? And the risk reward is only 1:1 if we target the recent high, right? So I don't target that. See, it will even take the stop loss of the FOMO buyers, you can say. Here, this liquidity also has been created. Now, I think 15 minutes will also create the FVG, but this selling FVG in 15 minutes um, won't be changing my bias, okay? Because my bias is according to the 1 hour time frame. So the 15 minutes, even if 15 minutes creates this selling FVG, I won't be on the selling side. But if 15 minutes creates this selling FVG, and after uh, using that FVG, after tapping that FVG of 15 minutes, 5 minutes is also on the 15 minute side aligned with the 15 minutes, then I can take the uh, trade targeting towards the most recent swing, most recent low, you can say. Now gold, gold is still consolidating. Can we have something from here, from gold? The main thing is it had it has not yet swept any liquidity, at least. So if it had swept this liquidity and given any confirmation to be on the buy side, I would have traded, I guess. But it hasn't done that. Euro USD is melting down. You see the stop losses got hit. Okay, now you can, meanwhile, if you're watching this video this far, you can let me know, like, if you liked my trading style, like, if do you believe in this time frame alignment thing, or do you think that this will give me very late trades, I'll be entering very late, I won't be able to capture the sharp entries like lowest point or highest point if I use this, right? If you have any opinion, you can let me know in the comments, right? Then I will uh, tell in the next session or upcoming sessions why I choose this time frame alignment for me. Now the USD is melting down. Gold. I think I should have put some other pairs as well, because these pairs have not given any trades yet. But it's better to have like only a couple of pairs. Two pairs are enough, I guess. Otherwise, you will be taking the every trade in every pair. You will see setup in this pair and this pair also. So maybe one pair uh, would like make a fake setup to trap you. Another pair will succeed. Then there is no point of taking the both the trades, right? So you'll be in break even. Now the price is going down. Okay. If you see 1 hour candle low has been swept, and that the same thing 15 minutes FVG low, this one, this whole leg is swept, so the buyers have been taken out. So I think after this 15 minutes candle closes, we can get set up, right? Because 1 hour is still on the bullish side. In gold, same thing. It's not giving that much movement like it was giving on Friday by this time. But we'll see. EURUSD, okay, it's melting down. Hopefully we get a trade, at least one trade today. Okay. Now it's going to tap the order blocks because FPG was already worked out. So the demand area is here. This one. EURUSD. This is 1.1529. You can say 1.1530. Okay. Gold is moving very slow as of now. Yeah, and if you see on Friday, I had shared about that gold trade, that after the selling trade that I showed you in London session only. So that selling setup played out very well. It gave the TP according to the 1 hour time frame, the selling trade. If you want to understand, then you can check that my previous video to get the full understanding, right? So if you see there, 1 hour was bearish and 4 hour was bullish according to the FVGs, right? So according to the FVGs, 4 hour was bullish, 4 hour TP was not yet hit. What price did first? It gave the TP according to the 1 hour because that is the lower time frame. So after the lower time frame TP got hit, price went for the higher time frame TP, that is 4 hour TP. So 4 hour recent high I was targeting. So if you see 4 hour recent high was tapped. I can show you here. Okay, let me show you this one. Let me clear everything. This this was the 4 hour buying FVG, and we were here in 1 hour 1 hour leg. So this was the 1 hour selling FVG. right? From here, price reacted very well. The 1 hour was bearish. Again, created this bearish FVG, gave its TP, then went up to give a TP according to the 4 hour time frame. That is this high. By this high, I'm done. I need a new FVG to get created to trade, right? So people who were putting their TP here, they must have got wrecked because of our, like, because of today's morning move. This candle you can see, they must have put their stop losses below this low, so they must have got wrecked. Okay, market showed them that you shouldn't be greedy and shouldn't take big targets. Okay, you can't predict the market. That's what market is trying to tell us. We just need to be on the higher probability side, as I say in all my videos, in almost all my paragraphs, you can say, right? So if we be on the higher probability side, then there's no problem, we can trade. So this is what I was explaining. Now let's go back to the euro USD trade. Okay, it's giving a sharp move. Nice. Okay, maybe it's just to trap the sellers. Sorry, yeah, sellers, I'm saying. But we'll have to wait for the confirmation. 15 minutes FPG got created. 15 minutes is now. Did you see what I was saying that time? That when this 3 minutes FPG got created, the price, uh, this 3 minute was bullish previously, and price closed below this low as well and created this FVG as well. So price shifted its biasness in 3 minutes time frame. Then it, as soon as this FVG got created, this third candle got closed, it started melting down, hunting for this liquidity. But we didn't have any confirmation, so we did not take any trade on the selling side. Now the price is closing below this low of 15 minutes, this 15 minutes leg, order flow leg. But according to that, if we see, we can't trade before this selling FVG as well. So if we get a buy trade, we can target this selling FVG. So I can delete these targets for now if I want to be on the buying side. Okay, now for buying side, we need confirmation as well. 1 hour candle is not yet closed. 30 minutes candle has been closed. So but 30 minutes has not created any selling FVGs because this is the second candle that got closed, and now currently the third candle has opened. So this third candle will decide if FVG will be created or not. Okay, so according to 30 minutes also, I want to be on the bearish side. 15 minutes I'm on the bearish side. So let me delete this 1 hour FVG. Now our bias is according to the current market condition. Okay, so now we need to observe the lower time frames. 5 minutes, where is the recent FVG? This. Now let's check gold as well. Gold is just doing, you can say, time pass. I can plan trade only after price it's this level, takes this liquidity. According to 5 minute 15 minutes, I can see that 15 minutes has no buying FPGs and no new 15-minute FPG as well. 5 minutes is also not having any selling FPG. 5 minute selling FPG was not yet tapped. 15 minutes and 30 minutes FPG was tapped. So for the confirmation we need at least 30 minutes FPG, but 30 minutes FPG won't be created now, as you can see. Let me mark the closing of the session. That will be this one. We have half an hour to trade. Let's see what we get, if we get any trade or not. Okay, the low has been swept in gold. So now, according to this FVG that I was not confident about, it gave its TP, the recent low, this candle. Okay, and it's maybe we can get any trade now. Now we need to wait patiently for this confirmation. Okay, because 15 minutes can all still create this FVG, selling FVG. We don't need that, right? This FVG, this 50 minutes closing will decide. And now in this EURUSD, okay, now this maybe it will give some confirmation in some time. So 3 minutes recent FVG got tapped. Okay, now it's giving that bearish pressure that was in the last 30-minute candle closing. You see, if we just trade based on the previous candle closing, we will be on the high probability side. As you see, 30 minutes time frame, or you can say 15 minutes time frame also, were closed as bearish. So in lower time frames we can use that bearish candle to form our bias and find the zones or levels from where we can take a quick scalping trade, you can say, right? But I don't believe in scalping trades, so I don't take those trades. Okay, now if you see this huge rejection, 15 minutes is giving a rejection after giving the TP, because the TP was of 15 minutes this FPG and 30 minutes FPG, right? So after giving this TP, it might go up, because now if you see this FPG is getting smaller and smaller, and eventually it might get disappeared, right? So we just need some confirmations. 5 minutes time frame has no selling FPG. 3 minutes time frame also has no selling FPGs. 1 minute time frame. 1 minute time frame had given this recently. This there was this bearish fair value gap. This FPG. According to this fair value gap, the TP was this low. This low got taken out, and this ultimate low also got taken out according to the 30 minutes time frame. Now we just need some confirmations. 3 minutes is also not creating any FPG, so that means everything depends on this 1 minute time frame. So I think we can, if it had closed above this line, I would be more confident to take the trade directly. But let's see the follow-up. 3 minutes, this EURUSD has gone down. Okay, now we have only how much 22 minutes left to take the trade. So if we don't get any trades, then this session will be empty, just talking and talking, nothing else. Still 7 minutes to 15 minutes candle closing. We'll see. Patience is the key. We are waiting patiently for setup to get formed. If we see after this uh, here in EURUSD, this 3-minute FVG was tapped recently. From here, the TP was this recent low. Recent low TP was hit, and 3 minutes now after following up from this previous FVG has not created a new selling FVG. That is a good sign. Now we need a opposite like bullish FVG. Based on that, maybe we can plan this. Now we need to wait here 1 minute. Gold is still in indecisive, so can't trade. Sorry, this is 45 minutes. I was changing to 15 minutes. Okay. Only 20 minutes left. Let's see if we get any trade or not. Before the session closes, like before 20 minutes, like if we get any trade and we like our trade gets executed before that, before the closing of this session, we can take this trade. We can take the trade. After the closing of the session, that means 5 a.m. UTC -4. No, after that we won't be executing any trade. So we will move on to the next session, New York session. If you want to trade New York session, you can go with that, or you can skip for the next day, tomorrow. Okay. So which pair will give us the trade? That's the real question. Most probably it's Euro USD, as I'm seeing. There is no FVG created in 1 minute as well, but it's better to be on the higher probability side. That okay. First candle, second candle. Now this 3 minutes candle will decide whether we'll get any trade or not. So we need to wait 3 minutes more. After 3 minutes, we can be on the higher probability side. Right? We won't be 100% correct, but we will be on the higher probability side. Right? So just need to wait for 3 minutes more in Euro USD. Then we can plan the trade. Okay. Oh no. It has has not created an FPG in 3 minutes time frame, sadly, but it's expanding now. Yeah, this was a FPG. Okay, now if you see on 1 minute, there is also no FPG, and 1 minute FPG was also tapped. So if this closes above this, then we can take this trade. There's no problem based on the 1 minute time frame as well. So we can plan our trade, only enter at the FPG, and the SL we can put at the first candle here. Okay, it's created. Now let's see if we get tapped or not in EURUSD. Okay, so this is our trade, and the TP is 1:3. Let's see in gold what's happening. Gold came down, 50 minutes candle closed, created this bearish FPG. 30 minutes has not created any FPG. 5 minutes is here. See, if you want to be like on the higher probability side, we are if we take this trade according to the 15 minutes time frame, we are still not in the higher probability side, because this huge 15 minutes FPG got created, and our target would be this one. So we don't need to take this trade. So no taking this trade, right? Because according to 15 minutes, there is this recent low pending, targeting this recent low. Okay, so this one we can delete. So this was the recent FPG that got created, and the 15 minutes is on the bearish side according to the FPG. Now if we go to 5 minutes time frame, 5 minutes has this FPG as well. 5 minutes is also you can say bearish. 3 minutes, 3 minutes is also bearish till now. Let's see, 1 minute. 1 minute is bullish. Let's check gold. Now 3 minutes bullish FVG is also there. Okay, and now 5 minutes is also going to create a FVG. So I think today we won't be on the higher probability side, so we won't be taking any trade because it's only 10 minutes remaining, right? Right, this gold is also expanding after, if you see 30 minutes, 15 minutes, 15 minutes TP was hit already. 5 minutes, no FVG. 3 minutes, no FVG. 1 minute, okay, 1 minute FVG worked very well. Now I think we can plan this gold trade. Yes, if it comes here, we can trade based on this. Gold, we can trade gold. According to 1 hour, the TP is still pending. That is this one. We got tagged in. Now let's see what happens. We are, the TP is this one, but we can quickly get out of the trade here only at our 1 is to 3. So let's see. The structure was also shifted. This is liquidity sweep, high, then higher high, you can say, and then this break of structure, right? So we got tagged in. Let's see if we get our TP or not. Now let's check EURUSD. I think now we don't need to check EURUSD because we have entered this gold trade. If we get TP, then we'll be done for the day. Okay, and if we hit SL, then also we're done for the day. Our limit will be hit and we're done. So if we see, let's see how much we are in profit as of now. We can type that here. Till now, from previous video, we are at plus 3 hour. Okay, so we will total that in every video. Okay, so now let me center. Where is the center alignment? I don't see any. Oh, I can bold it. Since what date was that? Since 6th of March. Now 3 minutes time frame has also created a bullish FPG. Let's see what happens. It is what it is. If it happens, it happens. How much is the pips? Total pips is 318 pips. We are targeting. Our SL is 105 pips, right? And overall, till here, it's 430 pips. Okay, so we are not capturing 430 pips. We are capturing before that. We will be out before that. This 314 pips actually. If we go with exact 1:3, this is 314 pips. The session is also going to end in 5 minutes, 4 minutes, the London session. Okay, but we got tagged in before the session ending, so we can hold this straight, whatever the result is, right? So we don't need to worry about that. Let's check EURUSD. EURUSD is still ranging. Yes. There are so many pauses in this video because I'm checking here and there. So please don't mind that. Okay. It took us how long uh, to get this trade? How long it took? So this is 449. That is 49 minutes. It took us 49 minutes to get this trade, right? And now we need to wait for the result. How long it will take to give us the result of this trade? Okay. Let me just do one thing. Let me just pause my I will just pause my recording so that there is no breaks, no silences within this video because the session is also going to end. So I will keep the recording on, just pause it, and then uh, when there is a result, either SL or TP, then I will continue the video so that the video is not that long. Okay, I have unpaused the recording. Let's see if we get this TP or not. We need to wait patiently. The session is closing in 20 seconds, right? So we just need to be patient. The session closing doesn't matter now because we are already in a trade. 1 hour candle is also closing like this, 30 minutes is also closing like this, 15 minutes is also closing like this, and 1 minute is this. Okay, session closed. The peak session, you can say. Not the session is closed, but the peak session, the kill zone, uh, the AM session that we talk about. I will just pause it again because it's ranging here. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, I'm back now. It's going up in a good manner. Okay. Uh, the session is already too long, guys. So I will just end the session here and post the result of this in my like community. You can say this community post, or I will post the short YouTube short also. Okay. There you can see the result of this trade. Okay. Thank you so much, guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments, right? And then we can decide the upcoming videos, like on what topics I can make the videos. If you have any specific topic in mind that you want to discuss, I can do that. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for giving your time. Have a nice day.